Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I'm an affiliate for Amazon, Spellbinders, Scrapbook.com, and GINA Designs. There are links below for you to click and order product that's shown in this video, and I do appreciate that. I do receive a small commission at no cost to you, so thank you so much for clicking on my links and ordering. As you can see, we're going to make a wax seal. Look at how fun this card came. A little bit of stenciling we're going to do, wax seal, a lot of fun. I have a lot of die cuts already completed here, and I just am having fun with these wax seals. I have to admit, I didn't think I would get this crazy addicted to them, but I am. This is melting. I have about 5 little cubes in here. Now I got mine in my last video. I showed you I got mine from Walmart, and I also listed below from Amazon, where you can get a nice big kit like this to start with, okay, to see even if you want to try it, you know, something like that. I didn't invest that much money in it, but I'll tell you, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I have a toothpick here, and I'm going to just stir my wax, get that to the bottom there, pop any bubbles. Now in my last video also I had a little container over here with baggie with ice cubes. Today I'm going to try to not use the ice cubes. I'm just experimenting. This is very new to me. This is only my 5th wax seal that I've made. I've made 4 of them, and immediately I wanted to use my seal collection. Now sometimes Spellbinders sends me product. Now I'm going to pour this, and then I get that product for free. All of this product that I'm showing you today, I've purchased myself. So you know, if you purchase it yourself, of course you absolutely want it, love it, and want to use it. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so rich. But I knew I love this seal collection from way back. I'm going to take my little Q-tip, or not Q-tip, I was going to take my little, toothpick. And I'm going to push some of that out of my little spoon onto my seal right there. This is going to come out beautiful. Okay. I'm going to take my seal, and this is the only one I have from the collection that I purchased. And I'm going to come right down into it and let that sit. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Look at that border around there. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to let this sit, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what we get here. Now, remember, this time I didn't put it in the ice. That came out beautiful. If you have any of these things that, remember with a hot glue gun, you could get like those little spider webs. If you have anything like that happen with your wax seal, don't pull it until it's set. And this came out beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. It even picked up. Wow, that is just gorgeous. Okay, so get mesmerized, right? Now, the other wax seal that I have on the other card, because it was one of the first ones that I made, I colored in silver. This one, of course, because my embellishments are in gold, I'm going to do in gold. But I didn't think it mattered. I thought it looked so fantastic that I was like just playing and going to use it. Then wound up loving the card to where I was like, oh, okay, I'll make a video of this. I wasn't sure how the stenciling and the wax seal. Now I have to admit, I don't see at this point, which I am far from an expert, okay, I'm just now experimenting with all of this. But I really don't see much of a difference between this one and the one that was set in ice. The only thing that I could see using the ice for is to cool this down if you're going to make multiple. Like you might have 2 spoons going, and that, I'll tell you, that gets very, very hot. So that might be for multiples. I would definitely use the ice. If you're just going to do one thing like this, no. You know, or just a couple, no. But now I will use the ice this afternoon because I am making every single color that's in that box that says for you. and I'm going to take it to the shop that Unique Treasures here in Irwin, Tennessee, that carries my cards, and I'm going to allow people to pick out the color they want for their envelope, along with selling my cards, because I just love this that much. So, now my kit came with the 2 pens, the metallic pens, the silver and the gold. Again, this is why I picked that kit, because it was very inexpensive. Look at that. A little bit more here. And I really wanted to see if I would like it. Now, the other thing with this is that you can let it set and then go back over it. So I found a few things that I absolutely love doing with this. Really fun. Okay, so next, let's move this aside now. Next, and let's see. I want a stencil. I have my little pieces here already cut out. I want a stencil, and I'm going to use this new mat. I got this the other day in an order. I wanted to try this from scrapbook.com. I love this. I've used it one time just to make this card, and I love it. Okay, it is a sticky mat, so it sticks to my glass surface. I'm going to use, I think I used sapphire. I think I did. Did I use sapphire? I think I did. Okay, so I'm going to use this ink. This is a Pinkfresh Studio ink, and that's just what I have. Use any blue that you want. But look, that doesn't move now when I do my stenciling, okay? The other thing, I'm going to take my card front here, and this is A2 size, landscape and portrait. I'm going just to place this in here, so it keeps everything nicely centered if you're trying to line things up especially. I also love this because, guys, these are inches. Okay, and I believe that, like, if you order in the UK, they've got centimeters on them, or you know what your measurement is. But there's some things that I get that, I'm sorry, there's just too much going on it. And this is really simple, and I'm very happy with simple. So here is a stencil. I had received this stencil. Let's see, where'd this come from? And they don't have these anymore, but she's always got new ones out. This is a Vicki Boutin stencil. This was another 3 stencils, beautiful stencils right here. Let me show you the designs. The starburst, and then this swirly, and then like a flowery looking one. But this, you know, you could use with mixed media and everything. But I got this for free with scrapbook.com. So, and a lot of times it's like a $20 order and you get free. So now I'm just going to line this up here. Okay, and I'm going to line my stencil up here, and what happens now, whoops, I'm not straight, there we go. What happens now is the stencil sticks to the sticky mat. I'll do the best I can with this. Okay, so the stencil sticks. I found out with this, push it down around where all the little things pop up. Okay, all the little sunshine comes in. Now I'm going to take my sapphire, I'm going to put it right here on my mat, and that's not going anywhere. And now I've got my beautiful, this one's wet, let me get another one. I just washed that one. I do wash my brushes. Some people just wipe them off until the ink comes off. I do wash them. Let's see, wait, that's a pink one. We'll get another one out for blue. Why not? 6 come in a box, and I love these. They are a new purchase for me, and I've really been enjoying them. So I'm going to take my ink here, and again, it's that Pinkfresh Studio Sapphire. See, it won't go anywhere. When I push this down, isn't that nice that that doesn't move? So simple, right? A nice little sticky mat. Now, I am going to release some of this ink over here on my glass mat, and now I'm going to start to stencil. And I'm just going to let it come into this area a little bit, not all the way. I want some white space in there. These are fantastic. This is the 1/2 inch, I think, size. I have the 1/2 and the 1/4. inch size of these brushes. I highly recommend them if you love to stencil. I love to stencil. I'm just going to make my little round here so that I don't have to think about it anymore. And then we could just work our way up. Now, I don't know why I'm holding that. That's out of habit, because this, watch, this it holds it for me. Isn't that wonderful? Wow. See, you could tap off on your mat. See, remember, now in here is not attached, okay? But out here, that's why I pushed it down right around the edge of that card really well. I love to stencil. It is so soothing. Our sky here in Tennessee the other day, before it got really cloudy and smoky, was so blue. Oh my gosh, it was that absolutely gorgeous, prettiest color of blue. Oop. This kind of reminds me of that. And I mean, I know it's a starburst kind of thing, so it could be a nighttime starburst. This would be great to put some little, if you did have some little stars all around it. This could be a great red, white, and blue for this weekend, right? For the 4th. This week coming up on Tuesday. Just like that. Okay, now, wow. Was that simple or what? Now let's lift. Oh, you're going to see gorgeousness happen. Ah, yes! Wow! Didn't that come out great? That's fantastic. That came out so wonderful. And see, I didn't come all the way to the bottom here. I just let that kind of be white. Okay, the other great thing about this mat, when you're done, of course, I can clean it up here just a little bit. I should. Okay, but the mat, I'm just going to wipe it off. Okay, I didn't use any alcohol on my mat. And then I just roll it up. This is what I'm loving about this. I think it comes in white also. So, and then I just put it in a cubby. So you don't have something that's 14 by 14, you know, out and sitting around, which is wonderful. Look at that. Okay, I've already cut my twine. Isn't this fun? So let's look at this collection, okay? It has the Spellbinders. These are cutting dyed, the sealed twine. So it's this. That's what these are. I did these in like a navy color. Isn't that pretty? So I'll make a card with that. And then this is the sealed squiggles. It has 4 dies, and they're all squiggly. Just fun and squiggly. And then I purchased the sealed berry sprig right here because I loved the way that these little things, look at all my little, when I don't use pieces and parts, I put them in here because then I know I will use them eventually. So and then I purchased this, okay? And I had purchased this collection a long time ago. I just loved it. I was using this right here. I just thought this was so cool with the twine, okay? So I was using this and just putting a sentiment. I wasn't doing wax seals. I was just putting like a sentiment over top of it in a circle, a square, any you know, shape, just to color this dot up, cover the dot up. Okay, so you put these two together, make this really, really long. Isn't that cool? See, because it could go like this too, okay? You could even use it scrapbooking, I do believe. I'm going to place this right up here because I need my twigs to come down, you know, the ends. And I'm just going to bend this around my cardstock, my base, just like so. Get this where you like it. Isn't that cool, the way it looks like twine? And then I just come back here. I just use little glue right here. And with holding that down, I just hold that in place. Okay. And then I bring this over. We're going to overlap that. I kind of take a peek over here. You got to kind of get yourself, you know, where you're going to be straight. Okay, with it. Move it around just a bit. This is a point where you can like move this, okay, around a little bit. And I like it just about right there. Perfect. I'm just going to hold my hand here and flip that back. And put a little glue. Press it down. Let me press. Good. Now, let's go ahead and get our card base here. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is Neenah white cardstock. And I want to go ahead and put some glue back here and attach it to the base. I'm going to come across those little pieces too. Up through here, a little bit of reinforcement, right? And this is, this piece was 5.5 by 4 1/4. It is the full front of the card base. Just like that. Oh my goodness, I love that. Now, I have my little, what's this one called? See, the berry sprig cut right here. And I'm going to bring these in the navy color and the beachy color. And we're going to put these guys together. Now, you could do these, you know, monochromatic if you want to. But I chose 2 different colors with them. I thought that it looked really pretty with that green. So a little bit of Gina K's fine tip glue. And then I've got my little Simon Says tool here. And I'll just start to put these on top. Of our little sprigs there, right? Hold on. Keeps running away from me. Did you see it? There we go. And then this last one. Right there. Good. Now over here on our sprig, I'll do the same thing on these little guys. And then on each of these little guys, I'm going to put a little foam. You might cut a piece or you might have small pieces. And I'm just going to pick these guys up and put them right here. Come on, sit where I want you to sit. There. One here. And one here. I'm going to scooch that up there. Whoops. And put 2 blocks on it. Something's always happening here, right? Okay, so I've already cut my squiggles out. Aren't these squiggles fun? There's 4 squiggles. And there's like leafy and a round and a real corkscrew and then a zigzag. I've used all of them. So I wanted to show you, like, I love this just being kind of squiggled up like that. So I cut it out and it always cuts like a little stem, right? So I just snip that off at that base. And it just gives it a completely different look just to be a squiggle, right? So let's go ahead and glue these down. See, okay, let me just say this. Where that dish of, 100 embellishments just fell off of here. I'm not kidding. Okay, there's got to be 100 things cut from Be Bold Bloom. Sometimes I need a little greenery or a little something, and I keep it in a little dish. up here at the top of my craft room. Okay, let me just, oh my word. I'll have to get the broom. Okay, and then if you follow me, you have to understand that my reluctancy to use a flame to do wax seals, because I am the klutz of the year, okay, is really what held me back from wax seals, because I was afraid of what disaster could I create in this craft room to where, like, my homeowner's insurance is going to go up because I've set it ablaze. Okay, I have to admit, I just have to admit that. So this is the inside. This is just some navy cardstock. Let's see, it's 5 by 3 3/4, and Nina White 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And then I made this little squiggle for here. Isn't that fun? I love the corkscrew. Yes, so with that being said, as you can see, which is why I will do all of my wax seals today out on the back deck or the back porch. Yeah, might be the best thing, right? So I don't like to smush. Did you see that? I don't like to smush because the glue kind of runs, so I use my blocks and I just push it down and add a little weight to it. That's good. Let's go ahead and finish this. So yes, I just protect myself from myself. Okay, just like that. It's nice. And now let's put this on the inside of the card. And right here. And that just gives us a little bit of interest right here to make things fun, right? Nice. Okay, so this is good. I'm going to take some foam and put it on the back of these guys. I happen to have some that fits. Like I said, if you don't, just cut a piece. Just cut a little square. Just like that. And let me pop these little backs off. I was going to stick a tool in the back of them to pick the paper off, but then I thought these are so thin that if I did that, I run the risk of ripping a limb. So that's why I kind of stopped there. Okay. Now we have the inside of the card completed. We have the envelope complete. Isn't that fun? That's just some gold glitter paper that I had hanging around in my stash. So you can see some of that black is still around from before. I can see it. That's funny. Luckily, the rubber eraser takes it right out. Okay, so I want to take my 2 squiggles here, and these are full cut. Okay, nothing's cut off of them. And I'm just going to place some glue on this part, the heads, the tops of the squiggles. And we're going to put these down first. So I'm just going to take this, and I don't want to cut anything off the bottom, and I'm just going to place it just like that. There. And then this one. And I want it to kind of crisscross down there. There we go. Whoop. See, I don't have any glue on the stems. There's no need. Absolutely no need. These guys can be just kind of hanging out. But you got to get your squiggle where you want your squiggle. The top of it. There we go. Just like that. Good. Now, the other thing, this. How are we going to attach that? You can use liquid glue. I have this 1-inch circle punch, and then I have some, let me get it right here. I have some adhesive sheets, double-sided adhesive sheet, okay? And I'm just going to take a piece right here. And you see where the slit is? I'm going to go ahead and punch my 1 inch right there. Okay. Okay, because this will go into the shop. I want to make it a little bit easy for the folks to be able to take the seal off. Okay, so here's the slit. I will remove the other side. It might take me a second, honest guys. Here. More than a second, right? Let me loosen this. I'm just trying to make it easy for the customer. Now they do make tabs. I'm just trying to use what I have here at the house. Come on, I'm right on it. There we go. Oh, it might not let me. I might have to release the back of it. Well, that's okay. We're just going to release this, where that slit is. And I'm going to place this on the back, and I'll show you. It's still going to be easy for the customer. Okay, just like that. That works perfect, okay? It would be great if there was a little tab, okay? But the customer can just kind of pick it up then from the edge, and right there it is. It's down there. It is right on there, okay? They can pick it up right from the edge. I think it'll be okay. Let's check this side. Yep. It is sticking quite well to the back of that. So there's that. I kind of wanted it the other way for them, but it'll have to be that way. For, you know, if they were going to use this on an envelope, but we're going to use it here, okay? So I should have made that clear, and we are going to just pick this up. I don't know why I was thinking maybe it was going on the envelope, right? Because it was a seal, but it's not. It's going right here on the center, or you could put glue right here. Doesn't matter, but I just wanted to show you that to make it for, you know, if you were going to do it for an envelope, to make the you know, something on the back of it so a customer can use it. Now look, the card is cute, right? But wait, just hold up. When we put this right in the center, and we add that right there, and now just push down those berries because they're on the foam. Okay, now if you have anything that's sticking up, sorry that took me a hot minute with the seal. Right here. A little glue on that. And I'm just going to tack that down, okay? I'm not going to tack these down. They're fine. I want them to be free, have a little bit of dimension to them, but I didn't like the way that one was sticking all the way up. But as you can see, look at how pretty our card is. And so, but that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I'm going to be making wax seals. And I'm going to put my little 1-inch circle punch on the back of it with my adhesive. And as you can see, it's stuck quite well, beautiful. And I think that came out great. I hope you like this card, guys. And if you are new to wax seals or new to anything just like I am, I know that they've been doing this for a while, but it's new to me. So I appreciate you guys following me and having fun on my crafty journey. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.